Hey, what's up, Exillion here, bringing you these fellas. So we've had our fair share of twins lately, with Skids and Mudflap, RC. So if you count the Seekers out, then Animated only introduced us to one pair of twins, and that is Jetfire and Jetstorm, the Elite Guard twins. I gotta say, I love Jetfire's colour scheme. I love this blazing orange that pops off this very neutral beige. I love Jetfire's head sculpt too. I mean, he's got this furnace of a hairdo that acts as light piping for his eyes. I think he must go through a serious amount of hairbrushes. I love his retro fighter pilot goggles that he's got on his head, and his head shape kind of reminds me of an old school Biggles hat. I do just love the way he's been designed to look like an airbot. One complaint I do have is that he's got these stupid little slappy crab pincer like hands. There's only one pair of hands punier than these. An interesting thing to note about these guys is the additions of elements on their appendages. They both have these transparent acrylic pieces that come out of their forearms and knees that reflect their preferred elemental attacks. They have catalysed some silly alliterative special move names from me.
Fleeing fiction forearm, the berserker ball burner.
At first I thought they were a bit pointless, but when you display them they kind of give them this static motion dynamic that makes them never look like they're standing still. Apart from there being no waist on these guys, I can't complain about posability. 3 joint legs, 4 joint arms, not much else you could ask for. I did kind of have a secret hope that a version of Animated Jetfire would be a big red and white badass plane with more guns than Fort Knox on DEFCON 5, but I'll live. I'm really sorry, I completely forgot about Jetstorm. It was about the point I got to this part of the transformation that I referred back to the instructions to see what to do next. I'd finished. To me it just looks like Jetfire got his whole upper body stuck in a cockpit. Apart from the huge anticlimax transformation with these guys, my biggest problem is they don't look like they can fly. There's 2 major things any flying bot should have. No. No. Instead I guess these are meant to come into play. Are they rocket boosters? Are they wings? Are we meant to make our own minds up? I think they're knee farts. I will give them credit though. If you turn them to the front like this, they do look pretty cool, like something out of Wipeout 2097. Two surprisingly enjoyable transformation processes later, and we have Safeguard. Okay, so it's really a case of good idea, mediocre execution. For a start, I really cannot get his crotch to stay together properly. His back really is Kibble City as well. That said, there's something that definitely intrigues me about this guy. I think there's something about the combination of all these colours and the half and half split down the middle that commands a closer inspection. I don't feel like it warrants much of a mention, but this is Safeguard's alt mode. It's basically Jetfire and Jetstorm's alt mode stuck together in the middle. Either I'm a huge turnip, or this middle bit doesn't lock together properly. Once again, it could have been cool, but I keep them separate. Apart from Jetfire's inspired head sculpt, there's just something very protoform about both of these guys. I feel that there's a complete lack of conclusions with any of their alt modes. I mean, they're all just missing something. At full price, it's basically like paying the equivalent of a deluxe each for these guys, and they're just not worth that. However though, I'm not disappointed, as I managed to fight off my temptation gremlins until these guys came up on sale. So if your animated shelf is lacking a bit of robo fortitude, these guys could be the plastic polyfill you need to bulk that bad boy up.